Monday. We are going to just walk over here with the little baby cows and see what they're up to. I'm going to grab some treats. Dingo, where's your treats? There they are. This is the messy front porch. Oh, goodness. Okay. Get my treats. We've been in the process of moving. I'm going to go see if the baby cows like these apple. We got baked apple and honey. Oh, Dingo likes these treats too. So it's the week of Thanksgiving, and I'm kicking off my morning live on YouTube. Dingo's probably always going to be with me because he just will not stay in the house. And I promise this is safe for work. You wanted to tune in while you're at work since it's a Monday. Just a little morning relaxation. So there's one of the little cows behind the lean-to. I wonder if she knows what's in the bag. What was that, Dingo? What was that? The neighbor's dog barking. I get it. It's a Monday. You hear the feed bag. You also hear the cowboy truck. I hear a trailer at the neighbor's. We hear that trailer, don't we? Hi, baby. We still don't have names. We still don't have a name, do we? Do we? Hello. Good morning. I have treats. Sounds like a feed bag, doesn't it? We've got apple, honey flavor with oats. Actually, livestock treats, not dog treats. I think they have enough protein in them for him to eat them, but if he eats more than just a few, he's quite gassy. Let's just put it that way. Oh, there's your sister from another mama, mister. Maybe the same mister, but from a different mama. They're over here where their automatic water bowl is located next to the lean-to. Dingo has those shepherd instincts. Yeah. Look at him. Dingo was a rescue off of Craigslist from southeastern Houston area. He was about a year old, and he has floppy ears. So I think they were people that breed dogs and sell them at the flea markets and things around town. But because he didn't look tough enough and his ears didn't stand up, he was a reject. We paid $250 for him to get him off Craigslist. And he's just super sweet. Yes, he is. Dingo. And we don't have names for our cows. These two little cows are going to be the very first ones in our herd. They will probably have babies, and I'm trying not to get too attached, but here I am. We're going to give treats. They might learn that word. Well, Dingo heard the word treats. Okay, my hands are full. I need one of those fancy cameras. Let me just scroll and see if there's any comments. No comments. We have 17 people watching, so I'm going to turn it around. Hello, good Monday morning, everybody. Here comes the cow. Did you know you were on camera? Hi, Faithlyn 13. How are you today? Thanks for joining. Hi, Thomas Blevins. Thanks for joining. Yes. My husband and I are happily married on the farm here and retired. We're grandparents. Whoops. I lost connection. I'm kind of far away from the house right now. Let's see if you'll come for the bag of treats and get closer to the house. Thanks for commenting, guys. I'm going to be feeding them some treats. And Dingo, there's your chicken. We found the chicken. The chicken's in the pool. Here she comes. You like Dingo, don't you? Yeah, I know. Very curious about Dingo. Oh, okay. Come on. You want to try a treat? Today we have cow treats. At first I had named them Filet and Mignon, but you know, that's just too weird. Then someone suggested Onyx and Rose, or Ruby. Onyx kind of sounds like a boy name, and it's a girl, so we gotta think of names. Right? Does anyone have a name suggestion? Dingo? Dingo's name is Dingo because he was really skinny when we first got him. Oh, no. Hey, she's letting me approach her. This is new. You're letting me approach. I'm going to put these treats in my pocket with my, got glasses in my pocket. So I'll take the glasses out. My dollar store, Dollar Tree, the best glasses. You want a treat? Treats? I wonder if I kind of like toss it out there, if she'll see this. Black and red Angus. Oh, we're gonna go. We might walk over to the other side. Hello, Samposisic. We've got a message held for review. I do have filters on my messages, so only nice messages in this space, please. This is safe for work. I'm gonna toss the treat out and see what happens. Do you smell it? It's got oats and honey. She's so busy staring at Dingo that she didn't even notice, I don't think. So this is the week that we are just warming up. These 2 cows were delivered from our neighbor. We traded some dirt work with the tractor for these 2 cows. And it's the beginning of our herd. They are about at least 6 months old, and they just got separated from their mothers 2 weeks ago. And I was staying away and just not trying to get attached or anything, but then my husband told me that they will be with us for a while. So there's a storm coming. Also, finally, might get some real rain. Y'all are just not going to come over here and get a treat as long as Dingo's sitting here, huh? Maybe we'll go try with the llamas. All right, we are going to walk across and see if the llamas come to the fence, and the donkeys. The donkeys will be the first ones up. And maybe in the meantime, you can walk up and try that treat. All right. So, got my treats. Tractor Supply. There are fire ants. I just tripped on a giant fire ant mound. I'm going to turn it around because the llamas are right there. Let's walk, Dingo. Look, the llamas are coming to say hi to you today. And some of my fall decorations. We built this dock in 2018. Did a pretty good job. It has stood the test of time. Our pond is very low. Okay, we're walking over across the driveway towards the barn. So the cattle have a lean-to and a little stock pond on their side. Plus they have the automatic watering system that we installed. Oh, look, I think this is called like a yellow broom or something like that. It's blooming for Thanksgiving. And this is a sculpture that our friend, who's no longer with us, made for us. That is for wood. It's so beautiful. Okay. What do you think, Dingo? Dingo is just along for treats. Oh, they're moving us. They're like, hey, come back. I think she must have found the treat grass. More interested in what that sound is coming from the other side than Dingo. They are. What are y'all doing today? Dingo? What's happening? Okay. I better have both pockets filled with treats for this. No, Dingo. Those are not yours. Okay, I'm going to try this. Hey, Tiffany. Okay, I think they're about to start spitting on one another, so I have to sort of back away. You're Snoopy. Okay, that sound that the alpaca just made. Snoopy just cannot hold on to those treats. Come here, Snoopy. Snoopy's our stud. Now, hold on to it. You're going to have to find it in the grass now. Maybe he doesn't like them. Here, Tiffany. Okay. Dingo. is chaos. Now, Guy, you have to be nice. Guy has been known to bite. Guy is the white alpaca. Normally he's like halfway up to his rib cage in mud color because alpacas actually need to stay cooler than llamas. Like they get to a certain temperature, especially here in Texas, and they must cool down. So even though it's low over there, we have a big pond. And he also likes to be sprayed with the garden hose. Guy's a big problem. He's a large alpaca, and when I go into the pen with him, he approaches me very fast, like, "Where's the treats, lady?" And he spits. Oh, here comes the donkeys. Here, Ivanka. No, Ivanka may not like these treats. This is Ivanka. She is so lovely and beautiful and graceful. Ivanka the llama and her sister Tiffany. Okay, Ivanka, here's another one. Here, Tiffany. Now don't spit, Tiffany. And here is Carolyn. Carolyn, the donkey. You have to be nice, Carolyn. Okay, Ivanka. Sorry, Guy. Okay, I need to get another handful. German Shepherds. Share the feed. It's getting crazy in here. Let me say hi to some people. Hi, Ida Mae Walking Eagle. Nice name. Thanks for saying hi. Before Thanksgiving. Here's Jackie. Hey, Jackie. And Carolyn. Okay, Dingo. Everybody's after these treats. Y'all need to be nice. We don't want to have a catastrophe here on the live YouTube stream. At least donkeys don't spit. Carolyn, you're not being nice and you've got people watching you. Oh, well, she does bite. Here, Dingo. Okay. Jackie needs a treat. There we go. Here, Guy. Guy is pretty smart to pick it up out of the grass. Here, Jackie. I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. Oh, and now the cows are mooing. The cows are mooing. We're going to run out of treats. We're going to have to go to Tractor Supply and get more. But it is Thanksgiving week. No, Dingo, you can't just help yourself. You cannot just help yourself to the bag of treats. Okay, it's really alive here today on our stream. So thanks everyone for tuning in. And if you have friends that like animals, share the link. What's the matter, Jackie? Okay, Ivanka, you're being a good girl. There you go. Oopsie. Oh, Dingo got that one. I mean, who doesn't love animals, right? Especially beautiful. Oopsie. You're going to have to hang on to it. Oh, she changed her mind again. Okay, Snoopy, here you go. Carolyn. You know, if me coming over here and giving treats is going to cause you to misbehave so bad, then I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do. Carolyn, you're so bad. You're so Dingo, 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 Dingo. Dingo. This is why you cannot go in the pen. That is why. That is why. I think that's probably going to make it onto the automated YouTube highlight reel. So look for that part later. It'll probably be on the highlights. Carolyn, here, one more treat and I want you to go mind your own business. Dingo? Okay, Dingo. Come here. You need to stop that. You really need to stop that. Okay? Here, Dingo. I know, that's really bad training. I'm telling him to stop something. Well, he did stop, so he got a treat. Here you go. Here you go, Jackie. Carolyn. Snoopy. Dingo. See, I need to take you in the house. If I take Dingo in the house, I could walk out there with them, except for then the problem is Carolyn, because she gets kind of, yeah. See, we've got, oh, and then, okay, so this posture over there that the ladies are displaying is like, take my treat, I'll spit on you. I do not exactly have a petting zoo around here. So, it is not a petting zoo. Sometimes people stop because we're right near the road and they bring treats, and I'm okay with that, but you might get spit on. And don't let a dog in there, because donkeys want to kill dogs. But anyway, yeah, that's another lesson for another day. See, donkeys are great companion animals for lots of different types of animals. I even saw a donkey as a companion animal at the Houston Interactive Aquarium, which they actually have a giraffe. One giraffe. And the giraffe has a donkey for a friend, which is kind of sad, but that's what they do. They're companion animals, and if it's not a giraffe and something much bigger, I mean smaller, like an alpaca or a goat or even baby cows, the donkeys protect. They actually would love to kick Dingo right now. But are y'all smart enough to know that he's another member of the farm? He's not a wild coyote. But I wouldn't know if y'all have ever kicked a coyote before. I've never seen it. I do have an Arlo camera in the barn, but the only thing that ever comes around the barn are cats. We've had some bobcats, foxes, other types of mammals, birds, snakes. Jackie is my neighbor's donkey, but she hangs out with Carolyn. Don't you, Jackie? Don't you? Yes. I don't have a treat right now. You'll have to calm down. I don't have any more. See the pretty markings? Cross on the donkey's back. Carolyn. If you're just joining, this is Snoopy, the stud, and his little friend Guy, the alpaca. Those are the two boys. Now, Snoopy could become a daddy. Guy cannot. He's gelding. I don't know if alpacas and llamas ever really mate. But anyway, these are the females. Tiffany, the brown one, and Ivanka, the black one. And a little thing about Ivanka, she'll walk right up and touch nose to nose with humans. And she always smells so good, like she's been grazing on a field of lavender. And I don't have lavender out there. It's on my bucket list to plant some lavender out there somewhere, but I don't. So it must be some weed, something that she likes to eat. She just smells really good. Then again, they probably all do, but she's the only one that comes up and gives kisses. Here she comes. Ivanka. The pretty dark brown one. Dark brown black. Ivanka, are you looking at Dingo? Let's see if I can hold the camera out like this. Ivanka. Oh, Carolyn, you just like to bully everybody. Donkey bully. She's a donkey bully. Oh! Dingo, No, Dingo. Dingo, no. Dingo. Sit. Sit. Dingo. You're not getting a treat until you sit. 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 Show everyone how good you are. There. Not bad. Very good. Stay. Down. Dingo, can you show everyone how you can sit down? Down. Dingo. Down. Down. No, sit. Sit. Dingo. Too much excitement. Too much excitement, and we haven't practiced our commands. We have not been practicing our commands. I'm sure that I could teach you some, though, Carolyn. You're a smart girl. Just a little bit of a donkey bully. What do you think, Snoopy? Mean. Okay, Snoopy, I'm going to toss yours. You're smart for staying away from Carolyn. Dingo, sit. Okay, we're going to have to take Dingo in. He just might get hurt. Come on, Dingo. Let's go see the cows. Dingo. Come on, Dingo. Can you be good? Dingo, we have 26 people tuning in. to this live stream, and you want to chase donkeys, and you might get hurt. So let's not do that, okay? Okay? It's been so hot here that we still have wildflowers. Hopefully it will finally start feeling like fall for Thanksgiving week. Dingo, you need to sit and be good. And Carolyn, you need to be nice. You need to be a nice girl. When we got Carolyn from the Houston SPCA. She's a rescue too. They told me that she is very food motivated because I thought she could be pregnant. And they said, we can assure you she is not pregnant. She's just very food motivated. We've had her since 2018. 2018. And I think she was about 1. Dingo! Okay. Dingo! Here, Jackie. Snoopy. I think I titled this ASMR and we've got birds. The llamas are also very wary of Dingo because he is a predator in their eyes. When they see a real predator, I gotta back up because Ivanka looks like she wants to spit at Guy, the alpaca. Anyway, when they see a real predator, they know Dingo by now. Turn around. But when they see a real predator, llamas have a really funny alert call that they make. And I will have to find a video and post it on my YouTube channel. I can't imitate it, and I'm not even going to try. But it's a very high pitch, like a yodel that they do to each other when they see a predator. It's an alert noise. There goes the electric company. Ivanka, what's up? You are like the tallest one in the pasture. What's up? Pretty girl? Just watching everything going on? A little bit of excitement. Hello, Roshan. Thanks for joining. Hi. I have a little Texas llama alpaca donkey farm over here. You do like them, don't you, Ivanka? I think you just didn't like when the other ones were around. One more. That's good. That's all I have in my pocket. That's all I have. This is a llama. A llama. Oh, look. Look. Geese. Geese. It is a mini camel. Llamas and alpacas are in the Camelid family. It's a mini camel. Same feet, same mouth, nose, stomach structure. They can survive in high temperatures. They would prefer to be in the mountains of Peru, though. Cold weather. Oh, I was going to take a selfie during the live stream, but Dingo came over and scared him away. Llamas originate in South America, but this is Texas that you're looking at right here. Guy was bottle fed as a baby, not by me, but at the ranch where we purchased all of our llamas. The llamas, he was a rescue, but we purchased Snoopy, who was a rescue, only because the people who owned him before had him in their backyard, like on a small plot of land. When he started to get bigger, he was sent to the rescue ranch where we originally had gotten these two, Tiffany and Ivanka. So these two had a great mom, but since the Guy the alpaca was a rescue, his mom was great, but they were not in that wonderful of health, so he needed to be bottle fed. Well, llamas can live to be in their 20s, maybe even 30. I'm not sure about alpacas. And the donkeys can live up to 40 years. And I wanted to have a baby donkey, but the reason why I don't go out of my way to try to have a baby donkey is because Jackie wasn't rescued, but Carolyn was rescued, and she could have a baby, but then I would have a baby donkey that, quite frankly, would probably outlive me, and I don't know where that baby would go. I don't know if he'd make a good mama either, Carolyn. Dingo, now Carolyn can kick through that fence, and I don't want you getting kicked today. Okay, so Ivanka looks like she's ready to spit. I just heard this gurgly noise that they make that comes up through their esophagus when they want to spit. Dingo, no. Okay, you need to sit. Carolyn, you too. I know you don't sit, but you need to stop. Ooh, we've got the weather coming in finally. Dingo, Dingo, Dingo. Okay, he used to do this with our Tennessee Walker horses. And he was a much younger dog, and he would just never learned. Never learned. You're supposed to be a shepherd. You're not a cutting animal. Yes, Texas is one of the biggest states in the USA, and that's our stud male llama right there, male llama, Snoopy, and these are the females. Female, girl, and that's our alpaca, who is a boy. And this is Jackie, the neighbor's donkey, who lives over here. Doesn't like to be petted as much as Carolyn. Carolyn loves to be petted. She loves treats. She comes running. She's just like a dog. Aren't you? But you do have to be nice to Dingo. Mm-hmm. Dingo. Oh, they're just going to be themselves. They're just all going to be themselves. I think I'll go get a few more treats. We're going to have to make a run to Tractor Supply and get more anyway. And it is Thanksgiving, like I said. Would anyone like to join in on the chat? We've got Roshan. And a few others. How are y'all doing today? Monday before Thanksgiving. I'm Llama Mama, and I will be bringing lives. We've got 2 little cows, 2 donkeys, 3 llamas, 1 alpaca, a German Shepherd. Sometimes baby kitty comes out, a cat. And sometimes wild animals capture. Look, Carolyn heard the treat bag. Here she is. Not right now. I'm walking all the way down here. Hi Felix, this is Dingo, and he was 1 in the year 2020, so he's 6, almost 7. And he's a good boy. Dingo. You have to be here. Dingo. 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 Watch. Hi Felix. Hello. How's your Monday before Thanksgiving going? Is anyone here in the United States and celebrate Thanksgiving? And what is your favorite thing to cook? Even if it's not for Thanksgiving. When you're thanking God for your food. Ivanka. Staying inside and warm here in northern Arizona. Nice. Is it snowing? Do you go to the mountains? Are you in the mountains? I would love to see the mountains of northern Arizona. And so would Ivanka. Ivanka would love to go to the mountains of northern Arizona. Only in the wintertime, though. It might be too there. You know, Texas is hot, but they really aren't supposed to be. That's why we have to have get them sheared once, maybe twice a year. And we have to have a pond with a beach that we call Llama Beach. She doesn't really want it. Is everybody taking a little vacation or anything? A little one, like from work? We're just going to stay home too. Oh, that's cool. So it rains and snows a little. Oopsie. Okay, you decided you do want one? Dingo. Ivanka. Be nice to the hand that feeds you. One time I was wearing some pit vipers, and Tiffany over there, the brown one, she could see her reflection in my pit viper shades on my head, and she spit right in my face. But it was right after I called her fat, so that might have something to do with it. Ivanka, you like the treats. But here comes Carolyn. The bully donkey. Now no spitting. No spitting. Carolyn. Okay, last one. Here, Ivanka. Okay, the others have lost interest. Carolyn would sit here and eat the whole bag. Wouldn't you? I don't have any more in my pocket right now. Ooh, one last show before we go. Dingo is showing off. My mountain has snow though, so sure, skiers and snowboarders are showing up. That's pretty awesome. My friend, okay, that's enough now. We really do have to go because I'm afraid Dingo's going to get hurt. Come on, Dingo. See you later, Carolyn. My friend lives in Phoenix, and she thanks. Dingo is pretty awesome. So my friend that lives in Phoenix, she always posts her ski pics from Arizona. Is that the Sierra Mountains? We've been doing some dirt work. That's how we got that skid steer. My husband does dirt work for the neighbor, and that's how we got our cows. I think our cows have gone on the other side of the ravine, so we can't see them. Too many trees. The storm's blowing in now. This is something we've been expecting in Texas. My mountain is the San Francisco Peaks. Cool. I will need to check that out. Here, when we whatsoever. It's this tree. We also have some elms and some maples. The winds are pretty strong at times here. As you can see, our windmill blew over a long time ago. And we just left it there because that was like the third time. And it's starting to rain. You go way back in my video files, you'll see the day that we punched through the old pond and filled this one up. And this is where the fish spawn. So it's, oh, Dingo's getting a drink from the pond. Oh well, he'll be okay. I think it's cool enough outside. I'm not going to encounter another copperhead, but the copperheads have been out this week. Yeah. Dingo is all the way in the pond. Oh my goodness. I guess he worked up. I mean, it's not cool here yet. Dingo, you're going to be cold when this wind starts blowing in. Oh my God. You're staying outside too. Would you just look at that? He does it all the time. He's fine. Oh Lord, be careful. I'm not a snake fan. And my shepherd prince does the same thing. Okay, good. Dingo, you'll be outside. I know this is supposed to be an ASMR, I said, and I'm screaming into the phone. Sorry. Well, that was exciting. Sometimes when I see the leaves in the water like this, I think that is just art. I'm an artist. It's like a composition that God has made right there in the water. Dingo, now he's going to come over here and shake on me. I'm just waiting for the rest of these trees over there to fall. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here that have fallen, that died from drought, and then those few over there still need to fall. Cool. My uncle was an artist. He passed in the 90s and painted a piece for then President Clinton. Awesome. How many plants are there? Hi, Fry from 98. We have a lot of plants. These are pine trees in Texas that they only just live to be a certain age. Here's a stump from one that died and fell over, and we've been using the logs for stump stools around our bonfires and firewood. That was a big tree. Then a few others just started. We've had like 3 times where I would consider it a drought. It's actually a burn ban. You can't have bonfires because there's just, everything's so dry, and the trees compete. Their roots compete for the water. Even though they're right here by the pond, they eventually just die. Let's see if the cows are around. That's just great. Dingo, like, fully got wet in the pond. And there, he's back over there with the livestock. Okay, so thanks for anyone that's hung in for the whole live stream. And I'm probably going to head to the grocery store to get things for my favorites, my family's favorites for Thanksgiving, and call it an end to the live stream. But thank you for joining once again. Felix and Fry from John say Jesus Christ baptized with the fire and the Holy Spirit. They drink themselves to death. Haha, yeah. He does have a big bowl of water on the front porch, but I guess chasing Carolyn, he needed to get in the pond and take a drink while he was in there. Thank you. Just got here at the end. Take care and have a great Thanksgiving. You too, Felix. Okay, bye.